What's going on, everybody? This is Fry. So today we are doing this brand new updated pirate tempo deck with Impfinity. Let me show you how it goes. So the new cards that got updated, one of them is really important right over here. It is Captain Flameface. This is turned into a Gravestone. So not only does this make this card have a little bit extra surprise value, it also gets buffed by Headstone Carver. So this deck is a hybrid between a Gravestone deck now and a pirate deck. You can play Headstone Carver on turn 1, only running 3 since you really don't want to ever get 2 of these. And then you can play either Monkey Pirate on 2 is a 2-cost pirate Gravestone, or Swashbuckler is one of the main engines. This will buff all your pirates slowly but surely. These cards will get buffed, and then you make a tempo play on turn 3, on turn 4, and you take over the game slowly but surely that way. Now, the second way that this works is really just with Pirate Synergy. If you were to play, for example, Quick Draw Conman on turn 1, very difficult card to take out, and the Swashbuckler on turn 2, then every single time the Conman hits face when your opponent draws a card, which happens at the beginning of every turn, this will actually grow, and its bullseye damage, this Quick Draw Conman, can get slowly but surely get out of control. If you have a Swashbuckler on the field on turn 2, your opponent's really going to want to take it out on turn 3, and that actually enables your stealthy imps to be able to hit face. If this hits face, it's 6 damage, so that's a lot of damage here, and then you can bounce whatever they put in front of it out of the way with Pogo. So the enablers for you to hit face in this deck are Pogo Zombie, which again is also Gravestone, so benefits from Headstone Carver. You're able to, the other enablers are Captain Flameface, which all your pirates will then have strike through, so you'll be able to hit face. And we're also running 3 copies of Laser-Based Alpha, again, just to give yourself another way of hitting your opponent's face, which not only is a way of finishing off your opponent, but it's also a way of making sure your cards keep on growing with the Swashbuckler Zombie. It's also a removal card since it makes your cards deadly. Now, I'm running 3 copies of Cryo Yeti. Now, even though this isn't a pirate, this is a Gravestone card, and it's a very powerful tempo card. This will pop out of the Gravestone, freeze something, become a 5/6. If there's a Headstone Carver on the field, this will become even bigger. And the big finish is going to be Gondola. This not only accounts for the amphibious minion in this deck, but this will also have strike through. If you put this on the left and you have a Captain Flameface on the right, this will strike through, hit, move to a different lane, and create a random zombie there. Huge value. Now, the cards I'm not running in this deck, there was a lot of different options. I could have run Buried Treasure. I'm going to do a different deck that has a little bit more freeze synergy and also runs Buried Treasure and has Conjure synergy. I'm going to be doing that with Huge Giganticus, so stay tuned for that. I also originally was running Grave Robber, which is very good. It's a bullseye, it's a pirate, it benefits from having a lot of gravestones, so you can definitely run Grave Robber if you don't have Conman. I just think Conman and Headstone Carver are better than this because of the strong tempo that they provide. Plus, I just ended up having too many ones. I feel like having 4 Bungee Plumbers is really important in this deck, particularly because we have no early game amphibious minions. The other card I was going to run in this deck is a brandly new buffed pirate. Not only is this buffed to 4 health, it's an amphibious minion. This can freeze a little bit. It has some pirate synergy. I'm gonna again run this in a future deck. I'm gonna maybe make a more freeze oriented deck with 4 Yetis and then maybe some frozen mustaches and some Unthawed Vikings. So I'm going to be using this in the future. I couldn't run everything. Instead of the Unthawed Vikings, I did run Gondola. I think that's going to be not only better in this deck, more effective, more fun. So I will show you again. There's been so many cards that have been changed in this update. I can't wait to show you guys all of them. Let's just start with this one. Keep it going. Really happy about the new update. This is like the most sort of basic deck that's changed, is Gravestone decks, particularly with the Pirate Synergy. Really happy to see this. I've played a couple of games with different versions of this deck offline, and so far so good. We do have Swashbuckler. This is pretty good here. Thank you so much, Go for subscribing. So we're looking for a 1-drop. This is okay. You don't need... It's so nice to get a Conman. Maybe I should have gotten rid of the Pogo to look for a Conman or a Headstone Carver, but we're definitely going to go Infinity Pirates. These aren't pirates. Infinity clones on 1. Such a strong tempo play. So Infinity's powers sort of work with this deck. It's nice to be able to use your Encrypt. That's one of his powers that sticks the guy back in a Gravestone. Either on your Pogo or on your Yetis. You can also just use it on anything to heal it. We get Headstone Carver a little bit late here. The description for Unthawed Viking is broken. Oh, okay, I'll check that out later. Question is, what is the play here? This headstone carver is going to be dead if we don't utilize this right now. Maybe I'll go with well, I'm going to go with headstone carver bungee plumber this turn, and we'll set up some more cards later. Again, I don't have any field clear, you're right, but at the end of the day, the field clear can sort of be building up that board in a tempo sense. Again, a tempo deck means you're getting better and better stats on the field than your opponent. If you look at our total stats right now, for example, we have 5 attack and 5 health on the field. There's no way with 2 Sun our opponent's going to be able to do that. I put this in the middle even though it can get blasted. It's going to be better than the Swashbuckler or whatever else we play later. This Bungee Plumber really gets it done. Super pumped about that. We're gonna get some value out of this headstone cover, so nice keeping it on the field. It's a matter of time until our opponent blocks and gets super. They didn't block though, super lucky. I'm gonna go with this. This will be buffed to a 3/3, so we'll survive, and I will be able to use the Pogo next turn. Our opponent will probably remove something to enable this to hit face, and we'll proc the block too. What cards get buffed or nerfed? I like what's happened. The only change I disagree with is interdimensional zombie. I don't think a 1-cost 2/2 non-bullseye is gonna help aggro very much. But I'm definitely willing to try it in an aggro deck and see what they came up with. You know. I believe Pogo is the play. You want to hit face with the 7. It's very difficult for Green Shadow to deal 1 damage. And that's exactly what we're going to do. This Pogo itself will take out the 3/2 if he doesn't have another play. Didn't have it. Time to make a decision. I guess this one dies. This is okay. We're keeping our Infinity Clones on the field, keeping this on the field. It's just another card for him to have to deal with next turn. Again, it's muscle spreads. Doesn't seem like a very good card anymore. Here comes the Yeti. What's better now, Strike Through or Yeti? I think this will finish him off. I'm pretty sure this, I'm pretty sure this actually gives us a better chance. This has a base attack of 3 because of the headstone carver. So 3 plus 2 wins, and now everything's gonna hit face now. Bad conjures with Gondola? Should you update your game? Absolutely, Charmin. I don't think you're gonna be able to even play. I guess if you're under 13, you shouldn't. That's sad. Did someone send me that screenshot? Again, someone who has the battle button missing glitch can send me a screenshot. That would be amazing. Look at the Captain Flameface value! I mean, amazing. He didn't suspect it because it was in a Gravestone. There's something about this being a surprise card that just screws up opponents' plays so badly. Amazing. Amazing. He was playing around Pogo. 1-0. Just dominated that game. If Trickster becomes meta, will tempo decks become good again? It's possible. It's possible that will actually happen. Tempo. So what is... Okay, so Black Eyed Pea can definitely... It's gonna have a difficult time dealing with Black Eyed Pea, difficult time dealing with... I'm just trying to think what the cards that really counter that deck are. Mirna... I don't know. I should look at Unthawed Viking. Okay, I'll look at it after this deck. Pogo is very good against Grass Knuckles. These Conmans are gonna be annoying. Where's Swashbuckler? Okay. Got Infinity Clothes? I think we'll actually just do that. Well... This is such an aggressive hand. I wonder which one we do first. I think I'm gonna go with the... Maybe we want the Infinity Clones to land in the water. I'm actually gonna do it like this. I'm gonna do Conman Infinity Clones or Bungee Plumber the turn after. We could even wait until turn 3 and do Infinity Clones then. Will I still run Barrel of Barrels with Huge Giganticus? It's possible. I'll try it. It's not going to be nearly as auto-include. It really was auto-include before. It's nice having these on the ground to play around as super. Now, I might Bungee Plumber this turn. It's going to be Bungee Plumber Infinity Clones next turn, though. How about just like this? And this con man's gonna die. We missed it. I don't know if that's good or bad. Uh-oh. We're getting out tempoed right now. Wait. This is so bad. Gonna have to plumber this next turn. He's gonna draw cards, it's gonna do more damage to him. He's actually in really bad shape now. I really need an early game card. We have 2 Gondolas. It's really not good to get 2 Gondolas this early. Hello, Nerf. I'm gonna try to greet everyone. There's gonna be a lot of people in the stream today. It's 180 already. On YouTube, there's another 70. Perfect. Oh, stealing block meter is so good here. I think we let that hit us. And we'll Bungee Plumber the 4-2 probably. Brute Strength usually wins the game here. We're gonna block. This Monkey Smuggler. Let me tell you something about Monkey Smuggler in this deck. Not only is it a pirate, not only is it 2-cost Gravestone, which makes it good. This is a pretty aggressive deck for a tempo deck. You're trying to win quickly, using a lot of bullseye, a lot of strike through early on. The fact you can drain the opponent's block meter in a situation like this is incredible. If we get Brute Strength, we usually win the game. We're gonna block because of Monkey Smuggler, guaranteed block, and our opponent doesn't have the block meter. So we get Brute Strength, and we win the game. And we won the game on his Captain Cucumber. Amazing! Monkey Smuggler is not just a decent stat. It's a 2/3 Gravestone pirate. It fits with the don't let your opponent block theme of the deck. Perfect, absolutely perfect. What does it say instead? Why is everyone streaming the word instead? Everyone's telling me I should look at the I should look at Thawed Vikings description. What's the best way to cross the ocean? Freeze it first? How hard could it be? Oh, when played, freeze all plants in the water. Pirate evolution instead. Oh, I was like, why is everyone spamming the word instead? Alright guys, Pirate evolution, I'm gonna tell you what it does, okay? Instead. Now you figure it out. I don't know how to explain it. I hope it still works. I hope this. It probably didn't change what the card did. Check Mirror Nut. Mirror Nut got buffed. Can you do another YouTube video where you do finish for me decks? I could. I feel like I even have one. I feel like I have a bunch of YouTube videos that just became obsolete with the balance changes. Feels bad, man. This is way too late. Okay, so this one definitely goes first. I don't really need you. Do we keep a second Swashbuckler here? And play a little bit off curve. It's probably worth it. Maybe getting a 1 would be better, though. That's a 3. What cards should you craft? Right now? Honestly, Teleports and Tricksters are the 2 cards you should craft. And Pine Clones. Pine Clones are going to be so good. Pine Clones might actually be able to counter. Ramp's been nerfed a little bit. Pine Clones actually have gotten nerfed with Solar Flare specifically. So there's a little bit of a lane situation in this deck. Let me explain. I didn't explain this in the intro at all. This is actually a ramp Rose deck using Twin Sunflower. Cute. Let me explain the lane situation here. There's a certain party that wants the Swashbuckler to be all the way to the right, so it'll buff up your other pirates as they hit face before this one dies. But there's another party that really wants Captain Flameface to be all the way to the right, so your pirates will have strike through before it dies. And there's a little nuanced calculations in which one you put to the right. I put the Swashbuckler in the middle lane there, for example, just to be able to have the option of putting the Captain Flameface to the right or to the left. Basically, if you think your pirates are gonna oh, that sucks. If you think your pirates are going to survive, you put Captain Flameface on the right to make sure that they hit face before the captain. You gotta figure it out. Anyway, we're gonna ruin his ramp here a little bit. This is pretty sad. This does grow to a 3-2. Now what do I do? A pogo would be nice. I think we have to encrypt this turn, so I'm gonna go YOLO here, so this doesn't get zapped, and encrypt the slightly buffed guy. He's taking a peek. Hopefully our opponent just doesn't have the answer. Damn, too good. This is getting encrypted. You can see me! I'm pretty sure Cryo Yeti on the Snapdragon is good here. And then we'll be able to Gondola in 1 next turn. He can actually see this though. It's so annoying. It's okay. Cue the Illuminati music. I think Gravebusters are going to become a little more meta, since after Trickster decks, Gravestone decks are becoming better. I believe this one is the problem. Both these are going to survive. Only this one's going to hit face. This one's better, because this Captain Flameface, the 2 health is more important. This anyway has 4 health. There's nothing Rose really going to do with it, so... This is fine, and the reason I'm buffing this one is because we're going to have 3 very strong minions on the field right now. I could go Headstone Carver, Swashbuckler. Environment here. I also could just go Gondola, which isn't going to hit face. I'm actually going to go with this play. Or I'm going to go with Monkey, actually. Monkey. I just I wanna stall for a little bit of time. I want this 5-4 to be able to hit face theoretically. What image is cursed? The multiplayer bug? Here, thank you, Bryans. That is really sad. Okay, thank you so much. I'm gonna save this in my... I don't even know where to save this. I'll save this in the meme folder, why not? Multiplayer. Why did that become a squirrel, though? Why does this one have strike through? Just Morning Gloried us to the Ice Age? I guess we should use this. Is the strike through on the one we want to die? Do we want to do 2 damage to his face? So many questions. Where do we want our Gondola to be next turn? I think proccing the block and sending the Gondola up well is fine. Should we do a con mantle? Thank you for that image. I'll post it to Twitter. Maybe I'll post it to YouTube as well. again, the glitch is happening. Wish this was a gravestone. Opponent's probably not going to have an answer to this right now. Question is, do I play the con man here? Great dude. It's not going to have an answer to this. This is going to hit for 5, create a random zombie, and then go either to lane 2 or to lane 5 here and take out the Spires finally. Oh, I guess go to lane 1 now too. Perfect! Francois, the newly buffed 5/7. Really good pickup. It's just a big card, and again, Rose is out of Transmogrifies and Goatifies. Has already used both of those. That's cool. What do I go with now? This is every time a zombie is destroyed. Block meter. I'm just figuring out the block meter here. Should we play around Dragon? Dragon would be here. This is tough. Spires is finally dead, you guys. That's okay. So this is gonna grow to a 6/8 now. Amazing. Now it's gonna be a block situation. We didn't get brute strength this game yet, right? Nope. We'll play this later. And GOAT wins the game! We won with GOAT! That was all part of my plan, you guys. When Rose turns something into a goat and that goat finishes her off. You've been betrayed by your pet, Rose. Got him. Is Pogo Mug still good? Absolutely. I just didn't want to run that in a pirate deck because it really doesn't work well with Swashbuckler. But we could do some regular Gravestone decks. Endertron. Already answered your question. If you ask a question, you gotta pay attention to the answer. I'll probably upload another finish for me decks, yes. Hello, Live Sid. Will you run Solar Winds or other environments now? So it's going to be less. There's going to be less Solar Winds, but I think it is still a viable card, particularly if you're running Primal Sunflower on turn 1. I think Solar Winds is good on turn 2. Are there 300 people today? Including YouTube, there's 300. Here on Twitch, we got 195. Pretty good. I love it. I should put a Twitch in the description, though. In the YouTube description. There, I did it. You think it's Cycle Cat? Okay, Conman is good against Cycle Cat. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, baby. So it's Impfinity clones on 1. Why don't YouTube people move to Twitch? Some people don't have it available in their region. Some people just don't feel like it. I don't know. Everyone probably has a different reason. Why no Plankwalker? It's a little bit too late. The game's really... Turn 8 is a little bit late in this deck, and you're going to end up with them in your hands. It's not good. You say Mix of Gravedigger isn't good with Swashbuckler, but you did use it in Brain Freeze Vampire deck. Again, you obviously have to look at what is available, what your resources are. For example, instead of Mix of Gravedigger, I ran Cryo Yeti. Mix of Gravedigger would be viable in this deck, though. It is a Gravestone card, and it works well with Pogo. It also preserves your flame faces. So I feel like it's just a delicate balancing act. Do we go with both of these and forget about Bungee Plumber? Just to be able to set up the heaviest tempo possible? I think so. We want the 2 damage at face instead of the 1, so we'll put this guy all the way to the right. This just makes the Captain Flameface better next turn. He's booping a 2-1. That's his play. And then you're trying to blow. Or she blows. Now this can just be replayed in the water, so I'm good with that. A swashbuckler would be really good here. I think Flame Face is the play. Getting this before the headstone cover dies. This buff is really important. A 3-5 strike through on turn 3 is so freaking good. Oh no. Didn't say for a bungee pump. We're gonna be able to bungee that. Actually, this is strike through. Okay. We're knocking on the lethal door already, especially with this. This is gonna do 7 damage. I might just do this bungee plumber to face. I'm gonna play this just because of how good it is. This is so much damage. The bungee plumber can go face for lethal if he can remove the 3-5. It's unlikely. Our opponent's basically dead already. This does 3. Living in the 6. Thank you so much.
Happy 16 months, Fry. Smiley face. Worth every penny so far.
Thank you so much.
Keep up the amazing
the
videos and streams.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Living in the 6. And that's guaranteed lethal, you guys. We don't got to do anything. This is seriously purely BM value right now. This is 3 plus 7 because of Headstone Carver. Look how good Captain Flameface became, you guys. Easy 4-0 with this. This is such a simple Gravestone pirate deck. Very, very simple. And yes, welcome everyone back. Are mustache decks any good, Daddy? I'm gonna do a freeze deck. I don't think mustache decks are good though. I'm a weed, Daddy. What would I think you'd still run Interdimensional Zombie and Conjure Leap, even though it's not quite as good now. Maybe it isn't worth it. It gets banana, but gets removed so much on turn 1. You're right. It's not really a solid turn 1 play anymore. It's possible in Conjure Leap we'd want to run something that's not Interdimensional Zombie. And some of the versions I was running barrels too, so you're gonna have to work on that. This is way too late. I have to keep the Flame Face. It's too good. Okay. This is a worse starting. This is probably the worst starting hand we've had so far, and it's not even that bad. This basically has to go Heights now, so it doesn't get Spikeweed sectored. This really isn't a strong play without the con man or the dude on turn 1. I guess I'll bust this up. No more fried, depressed by sickness. I've been sick a lot this month, so I was getting down for a little while. How's the deck been performing? Just look in the bottom right corner of the stream, and you'll find out. You know, that's a one cost card out of our opponent's hand. Black IP is so sad here, though. I wonder if I just keep this and pass. This is such a bad play against Grass Knuckles. There's so many things he has I can take this out. And this is going to be a valuable card down the stretch. If he has a black IP, there's no... I'm actually going to pass here. Sad. Very sad. Any 1 or 2 cost card, ooh, it would have been good. The stakes were made. Tried Carrot Taps. I'm super stoked about the update. You kidding me, man? You kidding me, man? I'm gonna risk playing this on the ground. Yeah, the font size is kind of screwed up a little bit, so now we're gonna have to encrypt this. We're just too slow right now. We're in trouble. I don't... We just didn't get a 1. Our opponent is out-tempoing us so severely right now. Nice to see Plant Tempo decks doing well, though. I don't have a combo play anymore. I don't know what to do here. I seriously have no clue what to do here. This is so sad. I should have put this in 1 actually, since this is gonna die. Ah, I was just running out of time. This will hit face now. Okay, that Bananasaurus Rex gets back. I really wish I would have put this in 1 so this would have gotten buffed. I don't. So Cryo Yeti counters this pretty well. Well, I guess a Deadly could take it out next turn. Maybe I shouldn't have done it. I feel like every play I'm doing, I'm just regretting. It's a 5-6. Probably the best way to take this out is actually laser-based alpha now. So if this would have been here, this would have been... I don't want this to die. Where does Headstone go? So, let me explain that one. Headstone Carver, nowadays I like to put it in lane 3. Because if Headstone Carver hits face, and then hits face again, and then your Swashbuckler Pirate is to the right of your Headstone Carver, the Swashbuckler could get blocked, and you want that Swashbuckler to grow when it hits face. And it's just more damage than the Headstone Carver. So that's why you want your Swashbucklers typically to go to the left of the Headstone Carver. This is why I put the Headstone Carver in 3. Unless you roll a 1. That doesn't matter. What's the effect for Briar Rose nerf on the zombie side? The zombies just categorically become way better. That's the effect. This is so sad. We're not going to win this one. I think the 9-6 is actually more manageable. No, it's not. It's always laser based. Where's my pogos? So we didn't get pogos. It's really the lack of one. We just got out tempoed so badly. What is this? He's conjuring too many cards. We have a card disadvantage. We have a severe board disadvantage. Card disadvantage is intensifying. But we're not going to win this one. It's YOLO time, babies. 5, 6, 7, 8. This is doable now because of the laser base, as long as our opponent doesn't take this out. That's fine. Nice to have a little extra early game there. We're only taking 3 this turn. Never mind. Poor Edon. That game was doomed very early with us not getting a 1-drop and our just getting Swash on 2. If you get Swash on 2 without one of the 1-drops, it's actually really sad. Maybe we should be hard mulliganing for the 1-drops. And we didn't get any pogos. Even a pogo or 2 would have really put us back into that game. I do need to make Argologist decks. I need to start a whole new thing of deck ideas now. Freeze Conjure. Gondola. Keep the deck ideas going. So we have a 1. Thank the Lord. Another 1. Oh, baby! Oh, that's pretty good. I think we'll keep this environment, too. A little bit of removal. Bonk Choy would be very sad here. Pass. Very nice. How's it going? So, Swashbuckler is so strong with Conman. We're finally seeing this combo. We're running 4 of each. Interesting we haven't seen this yet. The game just ended, by the way. Just saying, but guys. The opponent can see the wins and losses disappear when I update it sometimes. And we back. So this is a 3-3. This is going to be a 3-5 now, because he's going to draw a card. He cannot come back from this. This is impossible, you guys. What is he going to take out here? I'll use Brute Strength, and then Pogo. There's no need to even Laser Base. He'll bounce that. That didn't do anything. You're just back into the same pickle you were in before. Mr. Pickle. Mr. Picklesworth. So this is going to do 7-8 to his face. Conman's going to grow to a 6-5. You think Freeze could come back from this? You, my fine sir, can go jump in a lake. It's growing again. If he takes care of this Gravestone, he's going to lose the game. Another one. I'm an Admiral Navy man. So we have 1, 1, and 3 next turn. Drew Pickles for the win! This weak stuff out of here. Why am I thinking about Pickles right now? Oh, because he's in a pickle. Why do I have Pickles stuck in my face? I don't know. Frank Guitar Val. I'm gonna try maybe, yeah, Z-Mech. We'll see. Have to find ways to invest better in, you can always teleport in Gargologist. I'll try it, you guys. You can't do that with Frank Guitar. I don't know. Now that Briar Rose has been nerfed, I think cards like Frank Guitar actually become better. I think more than the stat change, it's just the fact that Briar Roses are going to be a little less nasty. Nasty! Ooh, speaking of nasty, we nasty all over again. This is fine. He's going to have so much problems dealing with this. I'm going to put this here. I want the option of Swashbuckler not to be played right into the Spikeweed sector next turn. They win in less than 30 seconds. Actually, wow, super happy to see that. We can't play that this turn, so that's this whole turn probably. Discount? Oh baby. Like that. I'm happy you didn't put this here. You know what? The Swashbuckler should have gone in 4. You don't play around I was way too cautious playing around Spikeweed sector there. Here comes the Yeti. Here comes the Yeti. This is better. We don't need a steel block. We can theoretically do both of these. I do want to hold on to Bungee Plumber. Yes. No. Yes, this will get buffed immediately though. Thank the Lord! So this has a base of 4 now. So we'll go with Yule. And with Yule. Don't want these big dudes. We don't have any removal in their hands. You hold a Pogo in your starting hand in this deck. So great. 5-4. Any card he draws, which I'm sure he has plenty of card draw and stuff in this deck. This is so good. Look at this play. This is so harsh. He has to put everything into this 5-4 bullseye right now. Especially with more bullseye in the field. I think he's going to have to ignore this Gravestone and we're going to just finish him off with the Gravestone. Get bounced! That's guaranteed lethal. Come on, man. It's a bounce energy deck. Guaranteed. So we're 6 of them. Amazing. What are the best and worst changes of the update? Watch my most recent YouTube video. I made a half-an-hour YouTube video going through the update, explaining what's good and what's bad, so you'll get a much better explanation there, Bad Skull. But to answer your question quickly, I would say worst is Interdimensional Zombie and best is Briar Rose. Where the worst and best changes. We need a 1. I feel like we need a proper 1. I don't think this is worth it. There you go. Hard mulliganing for a 1, especially if you don't get... See, we lucked out getting Impfinity clones in the early games, and we just didn't get it later on. I think it's Conman into Swashbuckler and 4. You gotta get that 1-cost card, whether it be a Headstone Carver or a Con. I almost want to run an extra Headstone Carver or something. There's a Walnut. That's gonna do so little. Including... King Dog says, Fry, what's your most viewed vid? The most viewed is, it's one of the highlight videos for PvZ Heroes. It's called Turn 3 Zombot, which, by the way, isn't even the best highlight compilation. There's a couple I made more recently that are, in my opinion, are better. That one has over 220,000 views. I don't know if Swashbuckler goes in the ground right now. I'm going to put this actually on Heights because it's not going to affect the Con Man growing this turn anyway. This is so good. Oh, this is so good. Thank you for the card. Interesting. So is this an aggro deck? Why did he not put... He wanted to go face. Oh, man. This Dead Ghost is so good here, too. In case that happened. We're going to want a Bungee Plumber. So that grows. Do we do Captain Flameface already? We could go Dead Ghost Bungee Plumber here. I don't think Captain Flameface is the play, because then everything dies if we play Captain Flameface. It's going to be Dead Ghost. We're going to get this. Prime ups are coming. The Ghost was very good. Fruititious. Hammer time. We could get another shot out of the Ghost by encrypting it. It's not worth it. Plants or zombies? I think I like zombies better now. As opposed to grave busting this next turn, it's too much of a liability. So now we have Flameface Plumber. We also just have Pogo. The Flameface is better on 5 to set up the this is like some kind of aggro deck that's not working. Flameface is better on 5 to set up the Gondola. This is also better on 5 to set up the Gondola though, so with Encrypt. So, oh, that's actually a better play. So it's going to be Pogo. This is fine. It's going to be, and plus if he has a Grave Buster, we want this one to get busted instead of the Pogo, I guess. So it's going to be Flameface. Oh, that's sad. It's really not the end of the world. Does tempo beat aggro? Aggro typically beats tempo, but we're controlling our opponent well enough with our bungee plumbers, with the ghost we were conjured, and etc. with pogos that this is definitely doable. I think it's Pogo and Crypt. And we don't want this getting Spikeweed. Actually, it doesn't matter if he plays Spikeweed Sector. In fact, we kind of want him to play Spikeweed Sector. And the Gondola is better in lane 1. I forgot since we're encrypting this, it's actually not dangerous. That's weird. Question is, do I bungee plumber to face here? The play is Gondola, I think. He's running these guys. The Gondola might... This is really strange. Rolls a 1. Oh, Encrypt would have been better. You're right. Version, you're right. Encrypt would have been better. What if Popcat made me as a card? I would obviously find that to be a very great honor. I doubt it would ever happen, though. I think this is better. Strong tempo play. When will we see the parrot? Someday. Does the season end with a month? No, it's not like that. I don't really know what the pattern is exactly. Do I have nice card ideas in my head for next set? A couple of small things. Fruit Synergy would be cool. I just hope there would be anything next set. Is this a sign there's going to be another set in this game? I'll take this as a win. What are good plant decks now? Aggro solar decks are good. They're worse, but they're good. I think ramp decks still work. I think Barry and Cycle Cap still work okay. I think Barry got nerfed the most. What else is good? Picanolith decks are still amazing. Make some Picanolith decks. Don't be mean. What are you talking about? I wasn't being mean. Will all heals still be viable with Wall Knight? Why not? Oh, because of the ramp. I don't think it's going to affect heal decks that much. This is interesting. I'd rather something that's not a monkey, but this is okay. This is a tempo stuff. I should make the instead command. Got a lot of stuff to do. Citron Amphibious deck? I'll try that on Sunday. I feel like that's the next new deck I want to try, is Citron Amphibious. And Marine Bean. We'll see. I'm curious to see how that goes. Citron just with Snake Grass used to be good. You didn't even need Amphibious Energy, so I'm really curious to see what Bog and Roto Vega do together. There's a lot of stuff there. Real weird. Strike through time, babies! Who's the best hero? Professor Brainstorm is the best hero. I haven't even tried everything yet, and I can pretty confidently say it's Brainstorm. I think this game's back. That's a discount. Discount damage. We're chipping away slowly but surely here. Block. 5 would actually be pretty big here. Ah. Leafy decks. We're gonna try everything. What are the next decks I'm gonna try? I'm gonna try Citron Amphibious. There might even be like Rose Amphibious and stuff. And the other one is Leafy decks. Should I go with Brute Strength here? I probably should, actually. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We usually win. It's exactly 10 damage. Come on. Statistically, we win. Yes! Yes! Rolled a couple of 3s there at the end. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, man. 8 and 1. Brian's, why are you saying don't be mean? That's a statement that's so unclear. 22 Alex, there's no stream tomorrow on Saturday. Maybe Saturday night I will. I don't have plans for Saturday night. They got canceled. Feels bad, man. Freeze plants instead. That's a good meme. That's a good one, 22 Alex. Good memes. Meme him up. Needed to. Yes. Yes! And you get Swashbuckler. I don't even know if I'm getting Infinity Clones. I think it's like this. How you doing, Miles? Welcome. Pure skill. Favorite plant hero? Rose, of course. Wow! Had the quick answer to Con Man. It feels bad, man. Bonk Choi becoming better in the meta. I think the swash has to happen later. I'm gonna go Infinity Clones now. Too bad I didn't Infinity Clones on 1. If there's a lot of Bonk Choice in the meta, by the way, I would definitely have Infinity Clones there. I just thought. And then Black Eyed P. Our opponent has an answer to everything here. This is not going to be an easy card to take out. It's a 2-cost 3/4. It's better than Fireweed. You're trying to be Nightbot. the environment is the right play here. Probably is. These will be fine. Grass Knuckles, Conjure with Starch Lord. Why would this deck be better? So confused. Block meter's not cooperating. Right, let's do this. It's a Yeti in the lane. Don't be mean, Fry. Stop being mean. Why is this a meme now? I should make an instead command. Okay, I'll make the instead command. I'll make it right now. Oh my dear. Oh my lord. Okay, so we're procking the block. He procking the block. The turn we're gonna block, he does this already. Okay, I'll make the instead command. What do we get? Oh, this is nothing. This is 0. We're actually in decent shape here. We're ahead in health. This Yeti is gonna screw him up. Screw him up. It's gonna screw him up. It's gonna hit him twice, probably. Instead committee. It's a great inside joke. Okay, here we go. Custom commands, add commands. Instead, this is the new move. This is fine. We're just stalling. We're just stalling. What's the play next turn? Pretty good, Headstone Carver. What's the best environment for pet decks? So sometimes it's hunting grounds. It didn't matter at all. Weird. Is Tryhard here? Hello, Tryhard. Okay, I'm making the instead command. What's a good emoji? We need like a scared emoji. Feels weird, man. Still gets. Okay. It's a 7-4 by the way. Okay. This is, it still has 4 health. Hit us once. Come on. Come on! Yes. Alright, so pirate gravestone decks go 9-1. I have so many other things. We can do pirates with obviously with other heroes. We could do things with more freeze and more buried treasures and maybe some leaps and stuff like that. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed. That was amazing. This will definitely get its way to YouTube. Peace. This is Fry.